Hey guys, welcome to our first ever video on this channel. We'll be your hosts, Zach
and Ray, and in this channel we'll be making some top 10s and theory videos along with some gaming videos pretty often. So yeah, we hope you guys enjoy.
In this video, we'll be talking about the top 10 Dragon Ball Z moments as it's a very iconic show and it's only fair that we make a video about it. Without further ado, let's get started.
Coming up with number 10 is Vegito vs. Buu. In episode 169 of the uncut Dragon Ball series, Goku and Vegeta tried to put up a strong fight against Buu, but they could not succeed. So they had to take the only chance that they had against Buu, that's right, the Potara fusion. Putting aside all their differences, which was kind of tough for Vegeta, the competition he had against Goku, they put on the Potara earrings. They finally fused into the who we now know as Vegito. As you can quite make out yourself, this is the English dub name. It was known as Vegito, that is, Vegito and Kakaroto, in the original Japanese dub. So they start the battle, Vegito tries out his new abilities, and not so long later, he achieves the Super Saiyan form, officially known as Super Vegito. And there was some gross parts during the fight that I'd rather not mention. And later during the fight, he was made into a jawbreaker. And it's kind of weird, but he still had complete control over himself. But eventually he became a part of Buu. Now what I did not seem to understand at that point was how Goku and Vegeta split from their fused form inside Buu, as they were supposed to remain as Vegito forever, just like the Elder Kai did. But what happened was when he entered Super Buu's body, the environment of Buu's insides wore the magic of the earrings off, and Vegito splits into Vegeta and Goku again. But to clear all the confusion that had been created at the time, the Potara fusion officially lasts for an hour.
The two greatest Saiyans combined. My strength shouldn't surprise you. The merging of Vegeta and Kakarot needs a name. I think Vegeta.
At number 9, we have Mystic Gohan. While Piccolo, Goten and Trunks try to fight off Super Buu, they sense an immense power approaching them. At first they think it's Goku, but then quickly realize that it's Gohan, who has come back from the Kai's world after getting his potential unleashed. Gohan is very confident in this form, and for good reason. This form is called Ultimate Gohan or Mystic Gohan. In this form, Gohan appears to be in his normal state, but is actually as strong as a Super Saiyan 3 without decreasing stamina or without having the burden transformation such as Super Saiyan 3 can cause on the body. Gohan is much stronger in this state and is easily able to overpower Super Buu. But Buu later absorbs him and becomes Buuhan. No matter what you say, this is definitely one of the most greatest moments in Dragon Ball Z.
So, Hotshot, you want to fight Majin Buu? Fight you? No, I want to kill you.
Next we have number 8, Goku vs Majin Vegeta. Ever since the first battle between Goku and Vegeta in the Saiyan arc, people were desperate for another fight between the two mighty Saiyans. In the first battle that had taken place in the Saiyan arc, Goku outpowered Vegeta by raising his Kaioken from ×3 to ×4, thus concluding Vegeta had lost the first fight. As time passed by, Vegeta started to settle in Earth and got used to the atmosphere, until Babidi in the Buu saga took control over Vegeta's mind. And believe me, it was an extremely painful moment. So that covers how Vegeta became Majin. In the fight between Goku and Majin Vegeta, you could pretty much figure out that Vegeta had become much stronger than what he used to be. The fight lasted for about 20 minutes and people were just desperate for the conclusion of the fight.
Nothing to me! Liar! I don't buy it! Talk all you want, Vegeta, but you better convince yourself of it first.
Next up is number 7, Trunks kills Frieza. In season 4 of episode 13, Frieza and his father, King Cold, are looking for Goku. But right after they land on Earth, a mysterious young man, also known as Trunks, confronts Frieza, as he easily takes out the Frieza army with a couple of slices with his sword. Out of nowhere, he transforms into a Super Saiyan and takes out Frieza by slicing him into smaller pieces and obliterates him into ashes, and then goes on to kill his father, King Cold. And the first time I saw this episode, I had one question. What the hell is going on? It took Goku a lot of episodes to battle and defeat Frieza, and out of nowhere, a random stranger just beats him and his father? Trunks, the son of Vegeta and Bulma, is a hybrid Saiyan, which means he's half Saiyan and half Earthling, just like Gohan. Trunks is one of the most coolest characters in my opinion, because he's smart and gets things done, without a doubt, as shown when he killed King Gold without hesitation.
Coming up with number 6, we have Gohan vs Cell. In the 25th episode of the Cell game saga, the death of Android 16 triggers Gohan, thinking that he just let him die, to go Super Saiyan 2. Now the transformation had increased his power tremendously, and he is the first ever to go Super Saiyan 2. His official power level is yet not sure, so I'm not gonna mention that right now. Gohan and Cell fires a Kamehameha, but Gohan, charging more power as Goku's spirit, appears behind him in a Kamehameha stance, shouting "Now," which is officially known as the father-son Kamehameha. And they begin their battle for survival. Thanks to Vegeta's distraction, Gohan was able to overpower him and killed him, and there were no remains of Cell left, because if it was, then you could have said bye to him.
Next up is number 5. Goku goes SSJ 3. In Season 8 of Episode 26 of the Dragon Ball series, Goku faces Majin Buu and Babidi and stalls them while Trunks gets the Dragon Radar. Goku, one by one, goes through all of the transformations he has mastered over the 9 years he has been dead in the other world. At first, he goes Super Saiyan 1, and then Super Saiyan 2. At that moment, Piccolo and Krillin think that Goku is bluffing to have reached a form past an ascended Saiyan. But little do they know that Goku has mastered the true potential of a Saiyan. This scene is one of the best in my opinion, as the voice actor screams for about 3 minutes and 30 seconds and finally becomes Super Saiyan 3. In this form, Goku is 4 times stronger than Super Saiyan 2, but it consumes more stamina, therefore is not used often. But it is definitely one of Goku's most strongest transformations in Dragon Ball Z.
Next on the list we have Goku transforms to Super Saiyan. This moment is still one of the most breathtaking ones of the Dragon Ball series. This transformation is a stepping stone to Goku's other transformations that appear in the series later on. While battling Frieza in Namek, Frieza takes Krillin up into the air and blasts him into bits, which triggers Goku to go Super Saiyan. Frieza was all like, "What? How? Why?" He believed that the legendary Super Saiyan was just a myth, and Goku showed him just that. And it's all thanks to Krillin. So, the new form is believed to have 50 times power increase on Goku, and later he masters the Super Saiyan form and achieves more transformations. The highest power level ever officially stated in the Daisen Shu guides, which if you don't know, the largest Dragon Ball data book, is Super Saiyan Goku's power level of 150 million.
Next up is number 3, Goku's sacrifice against Cell. In Season 6, Episode 23, while Second Form Cell threatens to blow up the Earth, Goku chooses to sacrifice his life for the sake of his friends and the people on Earth. he uses his instant transmission to the North Guy's planet and in doing so kills him and the King Kai. Goku's efforts was in vain as Cell literally regenerated back from a cell, no pun intended, and went back to being in his perfect form. Although Goku's efforts failed, it gave the Z Fighters a second chance to defeat Cell, which fortunately worked when Gohan did the father-son Kamehameha to defeat Cell, and there is so much emotion in the scene. When I was first watching it, I actually shed a tear. This proves that Goku is a true hero, and we love him for that.
I'm really proud of you, son.
Dad, what are you...
You listen to your mom and keep hitting those books, okay? Tell her I'm sorry, but I'm not going to make it home this time. Goodbye, Gohan.
Now we have number 2, Goku vs Kid Buu. In Season 9, Episode 33 of the Dragon Ball Z series, Goku comes up with an idea to stop Kid Buu using a spirit bomb. It took time to actually form a bomb big enough to stop him, as the people of Earth did not mind them, although they did think that Goku's voice sounded much sweeter than Vegeta. Losing all hope to beat Kid Buu, Mr. Satan gets angry at how people react to the situation and asks them to lend their energy for the spirit bomb, and so they did. So, he threw the bomb. It had a pretty intense fight, but Kid Buu was hit and was vaporized. Goku also wished for him to be reincarnated as a good person, and so he did, in the form of Uu.
Finally, we have number 1, Super Vegeta. In episode 16 of season 5, Vegeta, fresh out of the hyperbolic time chamber, gets ready to take on second form Cell. When he reveals his newfound powers, known as Super Vegeta, in this form, Vegeta bulks up his overall body and is also called SSJ Grade 2, which is a 75% multiplier to the base form, which makes it 25% stronger than the regular Super Saiyan. This episode showed Vegeta confident and cocky of his new ability, which is kind of the main reason we all love him so much.
Now, it wasn't just about the fights or the transformations, there were many other good moments in Dragon Ball Z, but we weren't able to mention them all in this video, so we'll be showing them to you in the form of honorable mentions. So we hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you have any suggestions, please let us know in the comments down below.
Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next video.
I got that callous